Hello and welcome to our weekly report on climate change news. March 2018 is the sixth warmest on record. Following the worrisome trend of high temperatures, NASA published the analysis showing that last month is the sixth hottest March on record, even as the planet's average surface temperature rises 2 degrees Fahrenheit in the last century due to gas emissions and human activity. Data from meteorological stations around the world show that the planet's warming trend is not stopping. 30% of Great Barrier Reef destroyed by climate change. And climate change is not only affecting the atmosphere, but the ocean is suffering grave consequences too. Scientists say the Great Barrier Reef may be in irreversible decline after suffering repeated bleaching events from surging ocean heat. They found that bleaching damaged at least 30% of the reef, where 2/3 of the coral cover was lost, with devastating effects on the entire ecosystem. Bleaching events used to occur every 25 or 30 years or so, but now they happen almost every 6 years on average. Scientists look for new ways to save the coral reefs. And while some are extremely worried about the effect of bleaching, others are taking matters into their own hands. Ned Sear, the director of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, says that conventional conservation methods for coral reefs are no longer sufficient. Under higher than normal temperatures, corals will often expel symbiotic algae, causing bleaching and be more prone to disease. This devastating condition has prompted scientists to examine potentially radical artificial interventions, but their methods are controversial and could result in Frankenfish or genetically modified organisms. The global maritime transport sector makes climate commitments. Now, moving over to good news to combat climate change, all 173 member states of the International Maritime Organization agreed to the first comprehensive greenhouse gas reduction plan for the shipping sector. On April 13th, a commitment was made to adopt a strategy to reduce carbon emissions of global shipping industry by at least 50% in 2050. International shipping accounts for around 2.2% of global carbon dioxide emissions, and they are projected to grow between 50 and 250% if no action is taken. The strategy will be further reviewed in 2023 in light of new science and available solutions. Currently, many promising alternatives in boat design provide greener energy sources, such as LR's prototype hybrid cargo ship that uses both electric and wind propulsion.